the Timberwolves, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Earlier in the season, it was Toronto coming away with the loss in this matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Siakam, the layup off target. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. No one near Conley as he lets it go. That three off the mark. Outside, Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And here is Mitchell. Michael Conley getting his three to go. Fast break, here we go. Here's Butler, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Now Mitchell, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Pass to Vucevic. Over Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. For three, Levine. Rebounded by Clarkson. Here's the Raptors with the ball. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Vucevic with it. And Butler sends it back.
No denying Butler, a superb defender. Really does a nice job using his length to turn shots away.
Now here's Conley. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Levine after Eric Gordon hit the three. Out to the right wing. Levine with it. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Siakam's shot is off. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's Gordon missing. And here are the Raptors now. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And the Raptors making a change here. 124 left in the first quarter. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
not really his best quarter.
Oh, my goodness!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And, you know, you can see and even feel the drive and passion Butler plays with. He's an effective two-way player who just loves to compete.
So it's Minnesota now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Bogdanovich inside. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gordon, and it's Toronto with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Steps back. And Gordon with the dunk.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
No good from Valanciunas. Here's Clarkson. No good on the last second attempt there. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by DeJounte Murray.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst, Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And Murray, here we go.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Man, he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Even Shenzo gets the bucket.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Back to Valanciunas, and the shot goes in from Siakam.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumps so much again. He deserves the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Now Mitchell, following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Pass to Vucevic. Nice move, and it's good on the way in. Vucevic has got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto.
You know, Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA, and the G League pathway. along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Murray after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Stolen by Levine. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Out to Smith. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Well, I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with, and on occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that three. You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Now here's Levine. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They could use a bucket. And it's Smith missing. Raptors leading by 15. At the wall from downtown. Cans it from downtown. Wall's got 6 points.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Oubre for three. He can't get it to go. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Down low. Vucevic down low. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Vucevic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Back to Murray. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Toronto Raptors. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Minnesota. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Outside Butler. And he drives in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
Toronto leading by 17. Middleton for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Buck. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
You know, Butler's a physical guy. I like his physicality. Somebody who doesn't back down at all. And because of that, he's excellent at getting to the line.
And here are the Raptors now. Fires the 3. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Another miss by Vucevic. Here's Gordon. Pass to Conley. Tries the spin move. Here's Butler. Second chance shot. Misses from close range. Here's Mitchell. Here's Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass. Siakam's got 8 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now, here's Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, man. You're just saying that because it's true.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you.
And give Siakam the hoop and the arm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Outside Conley. And they get it. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Yes, that goes in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And here's Ingles outside. Minnesota with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one, good.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
They double him with Butler. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And he uses the glass on the layup. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter. Now Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
On the wing, Ingles. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Conley left side. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Hits it from 3-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Back to Clarkson for the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And here's Wood outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Woods got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Toronto having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Wall's shot is off. And it's Smith penetrated. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Ingles. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Smith. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because I think they're on to something. If we could get that. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. To the paint. Valanciunas inside. The second chance effort. And another shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Pass to Smith. Uncovered. And he makes that one. Smith's got 6 here in this quarter.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Valanciunas in the high post. To the inside. Boucher. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Inside, Oubre with the steal. Pushing it up. Got a hand on it. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the game, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. This is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint. And We don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Robinson for three. Valanciunas grabs the board.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept. And it can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Vucevic.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Down low, back to Smith. Pass to Murray. Going inside to end the cold streak. And it's Toronto with the rebound. A three for DiVincenzo. Rebound by Smith. Here's Murray. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do